time to do another guitaring around. Back with the white Strat, the Jeff Beck Strat, which a lot of people have been photographed with because at the jam, I think I've got about 4 or 5 mates of mine that have one of David Farland's pictures of them with this guitar in their profile picture. So anyway, it is getting the rounds, this guitar, the, my Jeff Beck Strat. Funnily enough, the person that used to own this guitar was Vince Lombardo, who is a guitarist around town. And I found this in Pete's Musicians Market. Saw he just had a white Strat and was like, oh, it's a white Strat. Oh, better, I can't leave without checking it out. Pulled it down. I'm like, oh, it's light. I start playing it. I'm like, oh, it's in tune. I mean, not that it is today, but it's close. Yeah, it's sort of intonated. Look how old the strings are. They're ancient. But anyway, it intonated really well, and so I just had to end up walking out of the shop with it. Like, just had to have it, And then sort of it's become my main Strat. This used to be my main one. I bought this in Japan. This is a handmade, bespoke-made Japanese Strat. It's like a bespoke-made guitar company called Mimose. And this is an awesome guitar as well. It's so good. I actually harvested the pickups out of this, and they're actually in this now, because I just love the way the pickups sounded in this, and I thought something about these pickups, the way they've went, I don't know what it is, but they're just a good sounding set of pickups. I've got the noise cancelling system in here as well. But that guitar I did, the last tour that I did with Jessica Mauboy, that was mainly the guitar that I used. And it held up really well. I mean, this one stays slightly better in tune, considering all of the whammy stuff that I do. But that one held up really well. I mean, I managed to keep it in tune relatively, somehow. Because on her gig, I mean, she's got a new band and everything now, but I was with her for 12 years, and it was pretty hard. I made things hard for myself with her gig because I would do the solos and I would do my kind of Jeff Beck thing in the solos using the bar and stuff. But then all the parts that I would come up with for her songs were sort of like, sort of parts in the style of someone like Dominic Miller or something like that. So there was a song of hers, like, for instance, Saturday Night. That was what I played in the verse, and then in the chorus I would play. Delays and stuff, because I used a Kemper for that gig, I'd trigger all the delays and everything with the tails and the verbs are all matched into the tempo of the song and everything. So all I would have to do is just click the morph button and then play. I would often change, maybe I would change what pickup I was on, just get a little bit of a richer sound, but it was still kind of. It's not in tune. I definitely made life hard for myself in terms of playing open, wide voicings on the guitar to make the choruses in the songs sound as sort of big and rich as I could, But it worked really well. I mean, it was cool. I really enjoyed doing that gig. She's an incredible artist, and we love her. But anyway, I am doing my Jeff Beck show on the 9th of December, this Saturday, at Avoca Theatre. I had the rehearsal yesterday with Shannon Stitt, Noah Mason and Justin Duggan, and it was just bloody beautiful. We had such a really, really nice time, just, top and tailing all the stuff. But I just do want to read you guys. I was reached out to by someone, and this is crazy. This is really interesting. There's a guy, and his name is Robert Jeff and I were students together at art school in England, circa 1957 to 1962, same time as Jimmy Page. I am also an Avoca Beach resident, 23 years old, so it's quite an occasion to have you play a tribute performance, ironically, on my doorstep years later on the other side of the world, and to someone of whom I was a friend to in my youth. I think if it's appropriate, I would be happy to relate some memories of Jeff from those early days of his great career. Looking forward to Saturday night. Robert Pengilley, artist. So I just said, man, Rob, that's so cool. Can't wait to meet you. Going to be such a fun night. And that's amazing. I mean, this is someone that, you know, presumably, as he's asserting, went to school with Jeff when they were kids, you know, and Jimmy Page. So it's just, you just never know what's gonna happen. I mean, I'm pretty curious to hear some anecdotes from Jeff's early life, you know. But yeah, just thought I'd do a quick one today, guys. Just a quick little guitaring around, a little bit of stuff. But I will, yeah, I might do a full episode on Jess's music and the way I approached that gig, because it's tricky to putting the guitar into that context of like a high energy pop setting, you know. It's tricky. I mean, I approached it like it was a lot of rock guitar, you know, but it wasn't as well. It was kind of, I mean, I tried to do my thing with it as much as possible and have my own signature in as much as I could. I mean, that's just how I roll. Kind of condemned for it to be that way anyway. But yeah, anyway, this Saturday, Avoca Beach Theatre, my evening in honour of the great Jeff Beck, featuring Shannon Stitt, Noel Mason, and Justin Duggan. And I'm just in the works of having a very special guest potentially to come and guest with us on that evening. So I'll keep it a surprise for the moment. But yeah, hopefully if she can make it, it's going to be bloody amazing. But anyway, thanks so much, guys. Big love yet again. And yeah, I'll speak to you all very soon. Bit rough there. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. You.